My name is Joshua Davis. I am a artist and design technologist. I do design and then I also do programming, and I'm trying to bridge the gap between design and programming. Really early on, I started getting into this idea of design technology, which is using technology and programming in my workflow to generate possibility. So what basically I do is I write programs, whether they're static or they're based on animation, that are using code to generate artwork. This is how it starts. And it actually starts not digital at all. I actually will just take sheets of paper, for example, and I actually just ink the stuff with just an ordinary, an ordinary rapidograph ink pen. I can then take the stuff and then literally just put my drawings underneath here. And then I literally retrace what I've just drawn. When I'm inside of Illustrator, basically I'm just taking the pencil tool, nothing more. And really I'm just going to be working with strokes, because really the only thing I'm really interested at this point is getting the outline. Then once the stuff basically is in stroke, I then can start to work with it inside of Flash. This is a swarming behavior. It's just using sine waves in which there's a leader and there are followers. And the followers have three basic principles that they follow. They have a speed that they're allowed to move, they have a rate of rotation that they're allowed to move, and then they're given indecision. Now, again, I generally don't know where things are going to take me, so if I start with something like this is never the end result. I could say, well, what am I not seeing? Well, one of the things I'm not seeing is the path that they leave. So now in this system, I actually start visualizing the path that these things leave. This was one of the programs that I worked on for this collaborative poster that I did with Derek from Mad Reel and James Patterson from PressTube. So here I'm mapping Derek's little creatures to this system. So here's where it gets exciting, is now you can develop these systems that kind of have a life of their own, but now I can start mapping artwork to these systems. The programs that I work with are totally agnostic from the artwork that they use. So you can work on one program that has one structure for generating compositions and feed it this artwork, feed it this artwork, so it never ends. You could spend a whole year feeding one program different artwork and you would get completely different results.
And this is all done in Flash?
This is all done in Flash, but it's using vectors, which means at any point I can stop this system and output it to Illustrator, and you've got elements for a poster. On a very just base underlining level, Illustrator is the bridge between my analog and digital self. It's the application that allows me to be this analog artist, that then works digitally to then get back to analog. So, without Illustrator, I would never be able to tackle these two universes together, period. I want to be a guy who loves the work that I create. That's my philosophy, is just enjoy what I'm making and love what I'm making and believe in what I'm making, and everything else just doesn't matter.